Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel. So in this video, we're going to look in and check on something we've been highlighting in MarketWatch for a couple of weeks now. We're going to be having a look at Archaeology and all of the current caches in the game and what can be profitable. Now, this is to go through Archaeology and just sheerly how much of a great AFK Archaeology is. It's a huge moneymaker and it needs to be seen more as a moneymaker than just a gathering AFK skill. It can be used for main accounts, mainly for alt accounts these methods really sort of like stand out for. And it can be used to either fund your account goals, fund your membership, or just build up an array of materials or GP on a certain account which you might want to use one day. So Archaeology has been used for alting ever since it came out, especially with the ability to sort of camp a number of accounts at a certain spot and get materials. It's a lot cheaper price if you're funding yourself with materials. So like one account can be getting funded by 4 or 5 alts, all the materials it needs, so it doesn't have to go out and buy extra materials on the Grand Exchange. Now the reason I'm doing this video is because in the up and coming sort of content, Jagex release that Demonheim is going to be having a expansion into the Archaeology scene. Now what this is going to cause is new materials coming to the game, people wanting to complete the Archaeology logs, but also that material will be very short demand. So again, we're going to go through all the current caches currently available, but when the new Archaeology area gets released as well, it's definitely worthwhile sort of staying there for at least like a week or 2 weeks because the price of the material is going to be that high and demand should hopefully be that high as well. And you should be able to make a sizable amount, whether it's 1 account, 2 account, 3 accounts or 4 accounts. Now for me, I haven't quite got to the point where I've thrown the old account to Archaeology, but it's definitely looking like with the price of some of the Archaeology materials at the minute, it's definitely going to be an option further down the line. I mean, some of the colours now are getting to the point of being over 10k quite consistently anyway. I think the Armadillo colour, Armadillo in yellow, got to like 14k on the Grand Exchange, which is just mental for a price of an Archaeology material. But not only that, it's not just the colours which are sort of getting that high now. For a long time, the colours were the ones which really were the high price because they were used for the Tetra compasses. Whereas now, depending on what collection people are doing or if a collection is actually making money, some collections do actually bring profit. People can buy the materials and still make money from it, and because of that, the price of those materials generally do go up. Or depending on demand, depending if there's volume in the Grand Exchange, that can also force the price up as well. So we're going to have a little bit of time hunting around for some spots. We're going to go to the Grand Exchange first as well because I just wanted to check on the prices just to make sure that we are where we are. We're going to have a little bit of a browse on the wiki as well because while the wiki isn't the be all and end all, it is very good to sort of highlight like what prices we're looking at in terms of items. And if you're going to go and spend X amount of hours at a spot, you want to be making sure that it's worthwhile doing anyway. So we're just going to go and quickly flick over to the wiki. So again, one thing I'll always say about using the wiki is it's always a guideline. It's never the given truth or the given price or the given anything, but it's there for an idea. It's there to see if it's viable, if it's going to be an option. So here we've got the prices of all of the items and we can see roughly where we are and what the price is. As you can see here, we have some free-to-play spots here. Some of them making 5k for a material, which I know in the grand scheme of things is not a high price, but to have that kind of price available in free to play is pretty massive. So going on from here, we have the Cadmium Red, which is currently 10.3k, Ancient Viz, 5k there. The Tyrian Purple, for whatever reason, is not as high as it used to be, 7.5, and that only seems to be the only colour really not sort of took off at the minute. Now, what the wiki is very good for as well is showing you all the cache locations, and the cache locations really are where you want to go. There are some spots where you can actually do full-on AFK Archaeology and make profit, but check the money-making guide on the wiki because they will highlight which ones they are. They are normally the higher tier spots though, but they're definitely like lower tier spots every now and then which become available, and definitely jump on them if you are looking to do it. There normally will be the Tetra compass sets because people would want to do them anyway, and then normally for whatever reason they always seem to be Zammy as well, so it is what it is. So Chaotic Brimstone 6.3k, we have Hellfire Metal, which is by far one of the best ones, 14.2k here per material, and you can camp this. We have Cobalt Blue at 13.6, Everlight Silver at 10k each, and the Star Sara not too far away at 9.2. Blood of Orcus, and again Blood of Orcus and Hellfire will always be standouts alongside the colours. That is currently at a price of just over 12k, but still very good. Now, this is where like items start to break out. So we have Storm Guard Steel from Armor at 12.8k each, which that's not the normal price for a normal like Archaeology material. That's like a coloured price. So So to have a material like, which is just normally used, level 70, 12.8k, that's pretty crazy. Like, animal furs here, this is going to be breaking 10k at some point, and it does go up every now and then as well, at 9k each for that. We have armadillion yellow at 14.3, malachite green 13.1, we have vulcanized rubber 12.2, and we also have the dragon metal, it's orphan, for 8.1, and also the orgone at 8.5 as well. Like, there's quite a few, not just a couple of materials, there's quite a few materials there which are very, very high in price, and you should definitely go and look at the caches and go on the caches as well. Not only that, for some of these materials, especially the Sara ones here, Silver Ore and Star of Sara will be excavated from the same spot at times. So if you need to go full AFK, you can go and pick one of these spots, and you don't have to pay attention to the cache depleting. You're just excavating the archaeology spot, and by that, it's fully AFK until you get the artifact, and then you can just click again, and you've got full AFK through doing that as well. Now, all you have to do is just sort of pick out which spots they are, which for these two, the Dominion Games podium at 69 has both Silver Ore and Star of Sara, which could be huge for profit. And that's if you don't want to go and do the caches, which we're going to go and find on the account now. So I'm just going to have a look. Where do we plan to go? I need to go to the Storm God Citadel anyway to go and get something, so we can go and hunt there. So here we are at the Armadillo camp. Here is the cache. So sometimes you'll see a material cache. This is Storm God Steel. I'm just going to turn the porter off just so we can see how quick it comes through to the info. The Storm God Steel at the minute is a hefty, hefty price. Now, the one problem with caches is that sometimes we can like run out quite quick, and you are hopping, whether it's world or spots, quite often, a lot more than you'll hop between like an actual archaeology spot where you're going to get artifacts. So sometimes if an artifact delivers like the right materials, it can be more profitable just to stay on that, and you're also going to be getting some archaeology XP from the artifacts as well, if you want to do them. So let me just turn off my porter, and we can see how quick it's coming in. Now, something which has happened since I started to record at the beginning of this video, I actually went to go and buy some quintessence, which is actually an armadillo item. It was needed to create a relic, conservation of energy, so you needed to have like 200 of that just to be able to do it. Now, I tried to buy the item, and it wouldn't buy for its 5k price. I actually ended up spending 19k per material for that as well. So the most important thing is, while the wiki and while the Grand Exchange says they are a certain price, it can also be the case that they are a lot more on the Grand Exchange. So definitely go and check for prices before you go on the Grand Exchange. And if you've got any hints of any other items being high price, or if they're in demand or stuff, make sure to check their price as well, because even though they've got a lower Grand Exchange price, they actually might make you more profit because they're just got a lower volume, or people are buying more of them because they've got a much higher demand. So as you can see, it's coming into the info pretty steady. Like, it's nice. My only sort of thing with caches is just making sure like you can hop between them without like being stood still. That's when it's an issue, but again, you can always world hop if you want to world hop as well. But once you've got like a decent enough material, like this can just print you profit. Really good for an alt, really good for an AFK, like if you need some downtime, whether it's for school or work, or you just want to watch something on Netflix, or you want to watch another one of my videos, just you can put an account here and you don't have to pay attention to it. So it's really, really chill, laid back, and a really good way to make some profit as well. Now, a lot of people do this sort of method for their binding contracts, so to make a little bit more of their binding contracts, because Hellfire Metal and Blood of Orcs is so expensive, they actually go and hunt with caches or archaeology spots or whatever, their own material, which again is a really good way to make a little bit more money if you want to do it that way. Again, for this game, you play how you want to. If you want to go and gather all your own stuff and then sell it afterwards, by all means do it. Or if you want to buy it and then make the most optimum profit and make as much money as possible, do that as well. Whatever brings you enjoyment, or whatever you enjoy in this game, is the best way to play. So me personally, I do a little bit of both. I love my AFK. I love my AFK time as well, because I do like to use this game to chill out and like unwind and stuff. So yeah, that is going to be caches though. Again, archaeology is so underrated still for how much of a money making method it is. If you have any downtime, use archaeology as a way to make some money. Again, the more you train archaeology, the better you're going to be when screening materials as well, if you wanted to do that for a money making method. And that is seriously good profit as well. So we've probably been here 2-3 minutes and we've made 300k. So we can quite easily say like that's just 6 mil an hour just doing Storm God Steel for a cash spot as well. I'm going to throw it on the Grand Exchange as well to show like it will sell for a price. Knowing my luck, because it's been a little bit after we started the first video, this won't sell. It does sell. And for mid price as well, which is really, really nice. It's nice when the videos actually work. But again, what I would say, I'll show you my Grand Exchange history as well. So where is it? There you go. Quintessence, I paid 19.955 each. And again, that might just be because of low volume, but that was silly for an archaeology item. Again, marks of this one, the Bandos item, that's higher than its mid price as well. I think its mid price is only like, there you go, 3.7, but that's selling higher as well. One little tip you can do as well, if you're not planning on doing archaeology for like a while, you can actually look at selling out all your items in your storage. While the materials are so high at the minute, it could be a good chance for you to cash out, similar to how we do on a bonus XP, and then just look afterwards on what you want to do. But hey guys, enjoyed this video. Hope you found it useful. Again, great way to make some money alting, AFKing, or just doing it as a bit of a chill way to make some GP. Thank you guys for watching. I am starting to look and push for 5,000 subscribers this year, so if you aren't subscribed, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video. We pretty much hit 6-7 videos a week at a minute, so plenty of content comes out on the channel, and I hope you guys enjoy all of it as well. Thank you guys for watching once again. If you have enjoyed again, please throw me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.